Does it make you mad when you hit one fat, then you hit the next one thin, then you hit it fat again? How about when you hit a great shot and it goes 20 yards shorter than you thought or 20 yards longer than it should have? I'm going to tell you how to fix all that, and it's really the same problem. And I'm going to give you a drill that's going to make you get into impact and compress the ball the way you've always wanted to. So when you're swinging into the ball, the low point of the swing should be just after the golf ball. You want to hit the golf ball first and then the ground. So that happens when your lead forearm and club shaft make a straight line. That's the longest and fastest point of your swing. To get that divot happening after impact, we want that straight line happening after you strike the ball. And your weight has to be on the lead foot in order to get down and through. The reason you're having those issues is the low point of the swing is happening at the wrong point of your golf swing, and inconsistently at that. When you're getting that longest and fastest point in different points throughout the swing, that's when you hit it fat and thin and you're very inconsistent. But you can also gain or lose distance, and I'm going to explain how now. This is an 8-iron. If your hands are 4 degrees back of where they should be, now you've got a 9-iron. 4 degrees more, you've got a wedge. But if you really get in and it's leaning way forward than it usually is, you're going to de-loft it and you're going to get a better trajectory and it's going to fly the way it's supposed to. But you're going to get more spin on it. So it'll start lower and get higher. That's the shot we really want to hit. And that's when you're hitting down and through and compressing the golf ball. So how do we do that? I'm going to show you now. So now I've switched to my 58-degree wedge because it's easier to see and it's going to give you a more dramatic look at de-lofting the club. So if I'm here at setup and I want to de-loft the club, it's going to go forward like this. But I don't want you just pushing forward. I definitely don't want your head sliding forward. I want you to use your legs to get into impact or to de-loft the club. So what I want you to do is feel a connection between your hands and the butt of the club and your belt buckle. And I want you to use the weight of the belt buckle. So imagine there's a big weight in your belt buckle. And I want you to use that weight to push the grip down. Not pushing forward with your hands, use your hips to push it down. So your hands aren't going to move independent of the rotation of the body. So you're going to set up and then you're going to keep your nose behind the ball and your hips push that forward. The top edge of the club we want moving in, and that's going to help de-loft. And you'll notice that the leading edge is staying square to the target. My lead forearm is out in front of the shaft. So the low point of the swing is yet to come. As you get comfortable doing that, you're going to start adding a little swing to it, and it's going to look like this. The drill looks like this. You can see my hands move, but only when my belt buckle turns first. You want to imagine a correlation between your hip rotation and your hands moving through. I don't slide through it all. As I rotate back and through, you see the lower body starts the downswing and the amount of forward shaft lean as I get as I move into the ball. Now, a huge added benefit of getting through this way with the belt pushing your hands through and coming through with your hands in front of your belt buckle. The longer your hands stay in front of your belt buckle as you turn through impact, the longer the club's going to be square. There is no flipping and all this that you hear people say. You want to keep the club square related to your body because that's going to keep it square to the target because you set up that way. So if we can keep it in the same position related to your body, you can release the right way and you're going to get the ball flight you've always wanted. So I want you to get comfortable doing those drills and then we can move it into the full swing and it's going to look like this. Looking at it in a full swing, you can see as I turn back, I'm loading into the instep of my trail foot because I want to start the downswing from the ground up for a couple reasons. One, it's a big power accumulator, but your hands are way faster than your body. So you got to give the body a head start. You can see as I move into impact, the forward shaft lean as I have as I come through. This ensures that the low point of the swing is going to be well later into the golf swing. Hope that educates your game. I'll talk to you soon.